Sometimes the moment a woman starts pulling away has nothing to do with losing feelings for you. In fact, the distance you feel is often happening because her emotions became stronger than she was prepared to handle. Most men assume distance means rejection. They think she found someone else, lost attraction, or stopped caring. But what many never understand is that deep emotional attachment can overwhelm a woman when she no longer feels emotionally secure inside the connection. When a woman loves deeply, it's not casual for her. She begins emotionally building her world around you long before you even notice it happening. Your tone changes her mood. Your attention affects her peace. Your consistency becomes emotionally important to her, and slowly, what started as attraction becomes emotional dependence. That's where fear begins, because the moment she realizes she's caring more deeply than she feels safe admitting, something shifts inside her. She doesn't always communicate it directly. She doesn't sit you down and explain that she feels emotionally overwhelmed. Instead, she pulls back quietly. Her replies become slower. Her warmth becomes smaller. Her energy changes. From your perspective, it feels like rejection. But internally, she's often trying to regain emotional control before she loses herself completely in the connection. You see distance. She feels emotional overload. And the harder her feelings become, the more she starts questioning everything. Why does she care this much? Why does your attention affect her so deeply? Why does she feel emotionally unsafe when the connection feels uncertain? If she doesn't feel clarity, consistency, or emotional stability from you, her mind fills the gaps with doubt. She starts wondering if she's overinvested emotionally, whether she's caring more than you are, whether getting closer to you could eventually hurt her. That's why she begins stepping back emotionally. Not because the feelings disappeared, but because they became too intense without enough reassurance to feel safe. And here's where most men accidentally make things worse. The moment they feel her pulling away, they panic. They chase harder. They demand answers. They become emotionally reactive, or they shut down completely and mirror her distance. But both reactions create instability, and instability is exactly what she's trying to protect herself from. What she actually needs in that moment is emotional steadiness, not pressure, not emotional chaos, not someone trying to force clarity while she's still struggling to understand her own emotions. She watches your reactions carefully during this phase, more carefully than ever before. She notices whether you remain calm or become needy, whether your behavior becomes inconsistent, whether your patience disappears the moment she stops giving you the same emotional intensity. Because now she's asking herself one silent question: is this someone I can safely love deeply, or someone I need to protect myself from? And for most women, the answer doesn't come from words. It comes from patterns, from how you behave when things feel uncertain. Because emotional safety is not created through one perfect conversation. It's created through consistency, emotional control, grounded energy, and calm presence over time. The painful part is that by the time most men realize they're losing her, she has already been emotionally grieving the relationship in silence for weeks or months. Not dramatically, quietly. She slowly shares less, feels less expressive, stops leaning in emotionally, not because she wanted to stop loving you, but because loving you without feeling emotionally secure became too painful. And eventually, she convinces herself to let go in order to protect her peace. That's the part most men never see. She didn't leave because she felt nothing. She left because she felt too much without feeling safe enough to keep falling deeper. And if you want a different outcome in the future, the answer isn't becoming more intense. It's becoming more emotionally aware, because attraction may bring her closer, but emotional safety is what makes her stay.